Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Pisces, it's a little too early for those. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Pisces tarot reading. Pisces love tarot reading. Pisces love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Pisces love messages channeled, love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you, what you might need to hear, know, see, don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Pisces. Wow. It's the Six of Pentacles and the Star. The Moon and Taurus energy here, reciprocity. Are you coming out of a period of some kind of loss with this person? Is there a silence, a pause, no contact? What's going on? Because there's a reciprocal energy here, and it's coming here with the Star, which is a lot of things. You know, here with the Six of Pentacles, there is a renewal energy and clarity. So some, obviously, clarity coming in, but that's a pentacle being offered that somebody is receiving. Slow moving, but long term. Contracts, relationships, partnerships. It's, for me, what's going on here in this reading, the energy that's coming in, it's like a cooling off period is ending. The pause button is going back on play. You know what I mean? End of no contact or breaking the silence. What's going down? Let's see. All your Pisces love tarot readings are in the description of today's video, the playlist. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs there, as well as, okay, I want to show you the cards that are showing, and Temperance also just wanted to come right down here in your reading, Pisces. Here's the thing. This is connected, Temperance, the Sagittarius energy, is connected to the heart chakra. And this is Archangel Michael, the angel for protection and strength. Wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth here, like restoring some balance and some harmony here to this Sun energy. Quite literally a new cycle. Yeah, so that's already going down. I want to show you what's coming in here as well. I just wanted to continue and let you know that all 12 zodiac signs are in the playlist below, as well as all signs tarot, collective love readings, twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey, and more. So feel free to explore. Let's continue taking a look at the energy coming in. It's Judgment in the Ace of Cups, okay. Well, Pisces, you're in the Ace of Cups, as well as Cancer and Scorpio. This is definitely a healing, a renewal energy. Yeah, this is a reciprocal energy. So included in what's coming here is definitely somebody asking for forgiveness. But somebody is also waking up, as you can see, Judgment. The angel for messages, the herald of visions. So we already have Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel here. Archangel Gabriel specifically connected to the sacral chakra I feel and the third eye chakra I see. The self-awareness. I mean, literally saying, get some clarity, make a decision, wake up, what do you want? It's to work things out. It's to be with you. That's very clear. The clarity coming through in that star energy is also, pun intended, really clear. The renewal. Somebody understanding the connection, like getting it, you know? Make a decision, wake up, what do you want? Well, it's here with the Ace of Cups. This can be around marriage. Proposal energy, new beginnings. It's not always about marriage, but this is a new beginning. Look at our little baby owl. The cup, the emotions, the love, the relationship. Yeah, what's going on here? What is this around the new beginning, you know? Is it marriage? Are we looking at going from platonic or physical to something more serious? Going exclusive, you could say, moving in, marriage, again, possibly family. Whatever has been happening, whoever this reading is for, it's just really clear. It's already coming in that it's somebody who is wanting to work things out. Remember, this is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading, so always take what resonates and let the rest go. Also, just a quick reminder that if you hear my content, my voice, altered or not, anywhere on YouTube or any platform, hear or see my readings, altered or not, fake videos with the audio, please know that those have been taken. This is the only place I upload here on YouTube on my verified channel. So please continue sending those emails to me with channel names, platform names. The link is in the description as well as on the About Me page. Thank you to those of you that already have. It has been very, very, very helpful. So thank you. And thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Pisces. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Two of Swords is coming in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's been indecision around this commitment energy. It's been it's been stuck. Almost like, you could say, like a stalemate, where this person's energy is strong as well. The Hermit in reverse. This is like a lonely energy here. And it's also a really strong validation for me that everybody's kind of in a, well, whether you're in a different physical place or not, it's just been, yeah, it's been stuck. What more can I say? The Two of Swords is here in reverse. It's indecisive energy. It's catty corner to the Eight of Swords. Kind of where I guess you could say we, people, where we put ourselves in this energy, you know, kind of self-imposed. So there hasn't been either very open communication, or it's been kind of broken, or again, there just hasn't been any at all. And I can see that there's clearly some movement going on here in terms of what's already been coming in, the reciprocity in the stars, somebody kind of coming back around, whether it's literally physical or we're just looking at the communication mentally, emotionally, you know. And Temperance here, restoring some balance, meeting in the middle. So I do want to validate if there's been some kind of a compromise that has needed to be made. And there's been like a stalemate around that. Yeah. Because there is also an energy of that, you know, like meeting in the middle kind of energy. Is there something around the next level, or perhaps even connecting to some kind of relocation that somebody hasn't wanted to do, or it just hasn't been worked out? There's definitely an energy here of getting out of this separation, or just hitting the play button, breaking the silence. The Five of Pentacles right below the Nine of Wands in reverse. Mercury and Taurus. This is an energy of loss, you know, and around the communication. Look, somebody here, these two owls, one is trying to talk to the other one. Both wearing casts, so some kind of an injury, which makes a, well, yeah, I mean, it's just really validated for me. It makes a lot of sense. It's catty corner here with the Hermit in reverse. There's a kind of like a fear of being, somebody not wanting to make the same mistakes. I want to say around this person in terms of maybe what they've done at this, up to this point, or what's going on that's been hurtful and indecisive. And you also not wanting to make the same mistake. And that's also really super clear in the Seven of Wands. Mars and Leo energy. It's like a kind of a self-defensive energy. as somebody comes in here with the Six of Wands wanting to get your attention. Which if you're already seeing each other, or if there's a possibility, I would say would be, oh, look at that, it's the Lover's card. I would say would be around some kind of an event, maybe even like a concert, for example. But that is the interesting. A lot of minor arcana energy here. But as you can see, we also have our Lover's card kind of presiding over the reading. Having already seen Judgment, Temperance, the Lover's card, wake up, what do you want? They want to work this out with you. This is somebody who loves you too, who still loves you, Pisces. You love them too. Again, whether you're still together, you know, and there's just some complications, indecisive energy, a break in communication, or a pause, or again, there's no contact here. It's really super clear that things are changing and that this is somebody who wants to work this out. Five of Wands also here in reverse. Saturn and Leo energy. Wanting to solve these problems. Literally restore harmony. Look. Also connecting to that Five of Pentacles. Trying to talk to you, Nine of Wands in reverse. Finding a way here to get out of no contact. Connect. Whether there's a message, a phone call, or you can see each other. Even seeing our Page of Pentacles, our messenger here over, as you can see over here in reverse. It's like trying to figure it out. Contact, but also around the relationship. It has been somebody who's been indecisive. That's just really clear. But it's also really clear that you love each other and there is a decision needing to be made here. Whoa, that's a lot coming in. Okay. So the Page of Wands, the Sun, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles came back, and it came back in reverse. And that's because this is what the current energy is. It came in the upper right. Look, the Knight of Cups is here, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, there we go, the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. It's pretty clear for me. Just putting down this deck here, the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, Libra and Mercury. Yeah, there's a whole lot this person wants to say. This is somebody who wants to work this out, Pisces. There is a sleepless, has been a sleepless, indecisive energy. Really incredibly clear. Look at where the Six of Pentacles came back in reverse. It's connecting with the indecisiveness. So where things are now, you could say kind of one-sided, struggling, lack of reciprocity. Somebody's struggling. So whether this is around what we saw coming in, the Ace of Cups, somebody who had been struggling with moving to a level like marriage, or it's, again, going exclusive, or taking things more seriously. Perhaps something really, again, like moving in marriage, family energy. What is that? The Knight of Cups is here. We saw the Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, your energy, Pisces, the Fool, and again, the Knight of Cups. The Sun is here. The Three of Wands is here. I want to address a lot of things. But I first want to validate here in solving these issues, figuring out how to talk to you is really clear. And then it's just going to be like, here they come. They have a lot to say. Things are changing, like coming out of where they've been. A validation for me also here with this 55. It's like, you could say, change is near kind of energy. It's like time for transformation. A new and better path is emerging. And this Two of Pentacles is interesting because it's almost like somebody's trying to explain that to you. Also connecting here with the Knight of Swords. the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, and Saturn energy. You know, choices, imbalance perhaps, other options. Could it be around romantic, of course? But it's not just about that. We see there's indecision here. I think it's more about the level, you know, of where it was, where it currently is, and the possibilities of where it's going. One of these pentacles is yours. And we can see that coming in with the Six of Pentacles with the reciprocity, that's an offer here. And it's, again, back in reverse because that's where things are. And it's a validation here with our Page of Pentacles in reverse that this person there's just an energy around that, some struggling. The Two of Swords in reverse, a decision, a choice. This is being made. They're choosing you. They're choosing this. Somebody wants to work this out. It's just really clear. The Sun is also here, which is exactly where Archangel Michael is trying to get everybody. Here, to a new cycle. The luminary energy around the Sun, also around, obviously, the feelings being revealed here in the Lover's card. But the Sun, of course, a new cycle, a chance for things to grow, a new start, happy outcome. It's one of my favorite energies here. And again, shining here on this Ace of Pentacles, a new start. Next level, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. You see our little baby owl here. Long-term energy, long-term commitment. Again, it's slow moving, but something is changing here. Wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. This is your energy, Pisces. Interesting, Jupiter and Pisces energy. It's connecting here with the Nine of Swords, which is in reverse, Gemini and Mars. A couple of things. That's a 99, and that's an energy of fulfillment. Quite literally, like we're getting right up to that 100, deducing to a 1, a new cycle, wish fulfillment. It's also a validation of healing, getting out of that energy of the Nine of Swords. And it does also connect, I gotta say, with the wake-up energy of Judgment, like the literal wake up in the night too. And just even in the deck we're using today, the Owls, there is definitely a wake-up energy, like literal. But of course, somebody waking up in that judgment, you know, what do you want? Make a choice, make a decision, a final decision. It is you. You see the indecision under there with the Two of Swords in reverse. You see it here in the Two of Pentacles. And you see now somebody trying to figure out how to come in here, how to make this happen, how to resolve these issues. The Fool, Aquarius and Uranus energy. A new path here. Hopeful energy of a fresh start, literally. When you're getting into the Fool, you're coming out of the World card. And that's the completion of a cycle. So you could say, well, goals reached, lessons learned, karmic debts paid, obstacles, challenges faced and overcome. And then you're going here. And that World card energy, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy is really, I'm really feeling that here because that's just kind of where things are right now. Because that's an energy of coming together and like completing the picture, which again, for a lot of you is marriage. The Knight of Cups is here too. The Knight of Cups. Venus and Scorpio energy. Our princess. Prince Charming kind of energy. Proposals. Ace of Cups. Coming in the Lover's card. Nine of Cups. Is that something that you've been wanting, you know? What exactly is that proposal? Because again, it could be marriage. It could be a lot of things. Marriage is definitely here. Should that be the case, this is definitely somebody who wants to marry you. Both ways, you know? That Nine of Cups wish fulfillment, things coming to fruition, 1 cup shy of the Ten of Cups. Where is the Ten of Cups? Well, we saw the Ace of Cups and we see our Knight carrying it, the relationship. the offer, the feelings, obviously, putting us into the Ten of Cups. More of your energy, Mars and Pisces energy. By the way, before I talk about the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy and the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands is also here. And that's going into the Three of Wands. Look, and there's the Sun energy. That's literally the energy here, the Sun in Aries. Is coming out of the Two of Wands, waiting for somebody to make a choice, to make a move. You could say it's kind of like in the Three of Wands, somebody buying a ticket. You know, haven't actually done it yet, but buying the ticket. So when I say that, it's obvious to me just the way that was coming out, that for some of you it is around, there is literal travel or relocation here. But that's also about the offer, the commitment, how does that present for you, you know? A timing energy, the wands moving, of course, the movement, and looking at that Sun energy, the outcome, which is so strong in this look. Going down the line here with the Three of Wands, the Sun, Temperance, which is the path literally that Archangel Michael is trying to get you on, and then right here with the Sun. The bigger picture energy here coming in, Judgment. Temperance, the Sun, the Fool, the Lover's card, and the Wheel of Fortune here. This is really clear, Pisces. A new cycle. So, Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, which is your ruling planet. It's the planet of prosperity, abundance, growth, a hopeful energy. It's things turning. It's a turning point. Like it's luck, you could say good luck, good fortune. I think of that also as timing. It's definitely a validation also of the communication of what you've been wanting to hear. It's connecting right here with the Lover's card and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, I love you is here, but obviously this is more than that. This is for sure commitment here coming in. Somebody, it's been coming through really strong also from the beginning of your reading. The Star as well, that's right, the Star also coming in. That this is somebody who's understanding the connection, and there's now kind of like a fast energy to say these things to you. And that's really validated for me in the Wheel of Fortune, like understanding. It's like, well, it's understanding fate and destiny, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Destiny's intertwined kind of energy. A fated connection. Somebody who is seeing you as a soulmate. That much is really incredibly clear. And the Queen of Cups, our last energy, our last tarot coming down right in between the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. And I really like this energy because it's a very nurturing, it's a very healing energy. Cancer, water energy. There's a sincerity around this. I'm definitely not feeling discord here. This is not discord. This is pretty matter of fact. But I do think that there's a decision. Let's take a look at some oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Validation, clarity, new insight. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Pisces. Please show us the cards, Aho. Interesting look at where the wisdom all went. Right here with the Fool. Because Archangel Gabriel in Judgment is kind of screaming at this person. Get some clarity. Make a decision. Wake up. What do you want? The downloads, the information, the wise owl here, wisdom, literally connecting with the Fool. You, to work things out, a new start, temperance, to be together, the Lover's card. Surrender. So I gotta say, to the feelings, to the commitment, for some of you, that's really specific around the level of commitment, you know, because there has been a struggling energy. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Look what is here at the bottom of the deck. It's union. It's union. Yeah, I mean, it's just really clear here. Union, the Lover's card, the Sun. Judgment having come in, Temperance here, the Fool. Coming together, coming into union, commitment. That's really, really strongly validating the Lover's card for me. Restoring harmony, self-actualization around this person. Not even a question. The Lover's card connected, oh, look, here's the owl again. The Lover's card connected to the heart chakra. And look, also Archangel Raphael connected to the heart chakra as well as the throat chakra. I love you has been clear. So we've seen Archangel Gabriel, we have Archangel Michael here, and Archangel Raphael. So coming down is another owl, guide, guardian of the night, connected to the divine, seeing things that we can't see. Look, the labyrinth, sort of guiding everybody out of that and guiding you together. There's even some writing on the owl, so around communication. As you can see, this 10 deducing to a 1, a new cycle. An 11 here, a decision, a new beginning coming together. That's also giving us a 111. Really strongly connected to true intentions and connected to intuition. Courage. Yeah, it's connecting with the Strength card for me in many ways, which is a validation for some of you of maybe platonic and physical and moving farther, you know. Either way, there is a strong chemistry here is what I wanted to say. That can sometimes be really overwhelming. But the courage to what? Because it's been really clear that it's been indecisive. So that next level, having faith, and then there's a blocked card here. And that's just been clear. The Hermit in reverse, just even the Two of Swords in reverse, that it has been. But I want to validate if there is a blocking energy around communication, for example. Social media. That almost looks like a social media icon, you know. That might be the case for some of you, that there has been a block there, you know. The last oracle coming in is faith. And that's connecting me directly to the star, which we already saw coming in. Clarity and renewal and hope. It looks like, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if it's morning or if it's evening. It might be evening with that rainbow. In any case, it doesn't matter. It's connecting with that star energy. And by the way, that's also connecting with the Page of Wands there, holding on to a lizard. Owls, by the way, Scorpio owls are Scorpios. Isn't that interesting? They can, I'm talking about the owls. They can hold a lot of emotions, you know, but they're deep and they're there. They're very connected to their other half. And like a few things, their other half, getting food and keeping predators away. So there is an all-in kind of energy here. And I just wanted to say that Page of Wands, the movement, like getting this idea, is holding on to the offer here. And we can also see it in the Lover's card as a snake. You know, that's food. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night. That was the 9 of Swords there. Emotional. And I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. What is that about? This has hit me hard. So there's a pretty strong sincerity. I think of you 24/7. I want to be honest. And there is so much left unsaid. Yeah, that's right there on the Knight of Swords. I took you for granted is here. I'm just going to bring in another deck. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages, by the way. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. So I made a bad decision that might be connecting to that judgment that came in, because it did come in pretty early that there is some asking for forgiveness about something. I think of you daily. I don't know what that's about. We met for a reason. That is the look, and it's here with surrender. And emotional is there with surrender. That's connecting to the Wheel of Fortune and the Star. It's a faded energy. And that's been coming through, that somebody understands what it is. So maybe there were already discussions about it for some of you, and this person just didn't realize how deep things went, you know, and has been indecisive and afraid about that. The bottom of the deck, this is just not surprising. We are a fated connection. Yes, I know you love me. Are you answering that call and response? Because that's come through. Look, I'm sending you telepathic messages. I'm waiting for the right time. I think that's it. The bottom of the deck, I feel your energy. I still want you. I don't know what that bad decision is, but I still want you connected to that, as well as your energy in the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry I ran. It could be that's what that is about. Let's put that here. I will never give up on us. Pisces, your last channeled love message. Love message from your person, message from their higher self, is I love you. That's been coming through. So if that's all you wanted to know, it's here. But I think probably for most of you, this is a lot more than that. But that is here too. Beautiful Pisces, that's your reading today. That was really beautiful. It's my honor to channel for you as always. I thank you so much for being here, liking, watching, sharing, and subscribing. I'm sending you love and light, hoping the best for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.